Hello everyone and welcome back to Death Stranding 2. This is episode 20. Last time we went back to the land of the dead. After connecting East Fortnite, we were given another invite into another world. This one's a hospital submerged under the ocean. Getting the name drop of Neil Varner finally. And then a little bit more history in regards to where Neil was, where he frequented, and it being the same facility that Sam went to for his therapy sessions with Lucy. We've gotten the confirmation that when she was pregnant with Lou, it was not Sam's kid, and Sam has been very shut off and dismissive, being like, she was only ever a therapist to me, even though they were husband and wife. So yeah, seems like Neil was the real father, and now we're going to learn more about this infidelity and how this plays its part in the overarching narrative of Death Stranding. So let's talk to Dolman and pick up a new order.
You're heading out already, Sam? Why don't you try freshening up with a shower? You and Neil Varner have a stronger connection than I realized. There must be some reason why he keeps appearing before you in that mysterious realm. Admittedly, while we've only seen a few pieces of the larger puzzle, it may lead to discoveries you might struggle to accept. Nevertheless, I commend you for your courage in facing your past head-on thus far. I say this with the utmost sincerity.
That's crazy. It's like, hey Sam, we're going on a journey of grief and loss. Lou has died, and we're going to just put you on the road as this therapeutic exercise, do your deliveries, get you out there instead of, repatriating constantly in your shelter in misery. But then we're also going to lead you on this journey of discovery. Hey, let's bring up your dead wife. Oh, this guy? Fucking your wife. You might struggle to accept that. This is the pathway that Sam is on. What a great character arc we find ourselves for the sequel. This is just misery. Was made to go link up Mexico. Thanks, Fragile. My kid's dead now. Let's go link up Australia. Oh, remember your wife? Yeah. Turns out, this is the father. Let's bring up that stuff that you've buried deep down.
When you consume a chronobiote, your perception of the world around you dramatically slows down for a brief period. It's not hard to imagine why that'd be beneficial in the middle of a fight. You'd have a much easier time lining up your shots, and you'd see enemy attacks coming long before they had a chance to hit you. I'm reminded of the difference in the passage of time experienced when we're on the beach. It stands to reason that both phenomena might be caused by microbes from the beach and their effects on our bodies when ingested.
Alright, chronobiotes for slow-mo in combat. That's pretty sick. Let's head to the surface. Ooh, we're connecting to the other side. Alright, here we go. Some more.
You really don't remember me.
That woman just now, was that...
Lucy. That was Lucy.
Ah, yes. She was your therapist, wasn't she?
So, did they know each other a long, long while ago? Maybe that's what, when we were seeing one of the previous flashes, which was during the Day of the Dead festival, and we did see like the burning mark on the hand. So maybe they knew each other really, really long ago, so then it was like this rekindling when he came in for the therapy sessions. And Sam, he was out. He was away. What was Lucy to do? She was lonely and reunited with a childhood friend. That seems like that might be where that's going. They both have that same Cancer doom symbol on their hand. So we're going to pick up an order at the Magellan, and we're going to be connecting the Eastern Environmental Observatory. Actually, hold on. Nope, the order is with the chronobiologist, sorry. Wrong one.
Just the man I've been waiting for. The metagenomicist's main order is prepped and ready for you. We'd like you to capture the timefall-resistant emu I identified and take it to her shelter. You might find the capturing part tricky, but if you're real quiet, you shouldn't have too much trouble getting close. Now, this emu appears to possess certain unique temporal properties. It may well have some kind of connection to extinction entities as well. The metagenomicist might have different insights into its nature given her specialization, though. Personally, I'm hoping this might lead us to a major breakthrough. Also, there's another order I want you to handle when you have a moment. It's related to those strange incidents I mentioned earlier. They might not be occurring right on my doorstep, per se, but they're still very troubling. Help us out, Sam.
Timefall-resistant emu. Oh, so we're going down this way. So the metagenomicist is there, and we'll go past the North Tar Lake Mine. Deliver proof of an attack to the Ghost Hunter as well. Okay. And recover fluid. I reckon we could do all of these. We'll head down the mountain to the Ghost Hunter, and then we'll go to the metagenomicist after rescuing the emu. Alright, we're at our Ghost Hunter's place.
Let's get a move on.
Let's see who the Ghost Hunter is.
You coming all this way. Allow me to take a look at that cargo you carry.
Got that fit on.
Took good care of this, I see. Ought to make my research easier.
Oh.
Now displaying your current porter grade. So, I finished examining that cargo you brought on over. Now, I know this isn't your fault, but this thing has been absolutely savaged. I highly doubt human or animal involvement. Kinda looks as though it was battered with a large heavy pole, but... And there are also parts that appear to have been melted. Not to mention the unusual tie marks imprinted on the surface. Putting all the pieces together, I reckon this is likely the work of the Headless rider I've heard rumors about. In all honesty, though, seems like it was set upon by not one, but several riders. Sheer damage is proof enough of that. Yeah, we're looking for multiple villains, I'd say. They won't come out and wreak havoc at just any old time. There's got to be a reason they attack travelers when they do. Mind helping me figure out what that reason is? That way we can set the minds of porters like you at ease. Once we know more about them, I can use that chiral network to enlighten everyone else too. Indulge my curiosity and I'd be happy for you to hook me up, is what I'm trying to say. If you're keen to do so, then pick up the sub-order I posted. I've included the relevant information in the order details. Be sure to look it over should you choose to take it on.
Ah, to a sub-order to get you connected, eh? Let's have a look. I'll deliver these two first.
weather for travel, I know. Hold on a minute while I check order info in the system. Huh. Didn't expect you to bring me this, but I'm glad you did. Now displaying your...
We'll have to wait for the suborder to tick that over to 1 star, I guess. That was why we were on a delay.
Play tricks on you.
Mate. Alright. We'll do the suborder first. Uncover the identity of the Headless Rider. The Ghost Hunter has proved the Headless Riders really do exist, and it seems they attack porters who ride tri-cruisers at night. Head to the scene of the attacks to uncover the riders' identities. Okay, so that's what we're doing. It's a good thing I have my bike ready to go.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Okay, I suppose we can rest nearby and make it nighttime.
Begin by considering what we already know. If nothing comes to mind, take a look at the order details to refresh your memory.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care.
This is an exciting premise for a suborder.
Sam, the Headless Rider attacks were reported in this area. Look around. See anything strange?
Goddamn. Well, a lot of bikes that have been left behind. And weapons too. It's not quite nighttime though. Should we rest here until night?
Let's get a move on.
I'll have a sit down here and rest. Let time pass. The sun has begun to set. Ooh, there's something there. Evil thing. Let's see what's going on here. It's an evil road terminal.
What's happened to it? Don't tell me it's been hacked.
3D printing an evil road.
Whoa! Since when do highways float in the air? Up, up, and away!
What the? What the fuck?
Highway in the sky. And now we find ourselves trapped. You ready for anything, Sam? Let the Headless Riders get away.
Dude.
Welcome, Sam.
Higgs.
I prepared this little stage here special for you and you alone.
Oh, this is so cool.
I know you're gonna make the most of it.
Higgs! These must be ghost mechs? I suppose there were no Headless Riders after all then. We need to destroy them all. Let's get a move on, Sam.
Dude, that's so hype. What is that? Dude, the sword? Let's go.
That's how you do it, Sam.
Should probably keep my eyes straight in case there's a turn. Oh, taking shortcuts. Oh, dude,
Nice one.
the backflip. Oh, my God. What a fucking sequence. Holy fuck.
One hell of a driver. Do you see it, Sam? One of them is different from the others. That has to be the unit that's hacked into the auto paper.
Right, machine gun is not doing it for me. Holy fuck. That one's just fucking hunting me down. Ram him. Let's fucking go, Sam. Highway to hell right now. Woohoo! That was so cool.
Well fought, Sam. I think you took care of every last one. Highway disappearing?
Oh shit.
This is good, Sam. Whoa! Ah! Seems the day is ours, Sam. Oh, what a relief to have made it safely back to the ground. There's no sign of our adversary. The strange road has vanished without a trace, too. Everything seems fine now. Let's go and give the ghost hunter the good news.
That is sick. Really liked that. Higgs fucking with us once again. I think Death Stranding Director's Cut added like racing. I never explored that part of the game though. Seeing something like that is so sick.
Access the delivery terminal to...
Well, hell well. Handled that job for me, huh? Let me just review the order details. I can tell you gave it your all in that fight. Thanks for helping me out, mate.
Nice Black Drift music. Ooh, straight to 2 stars.
I feel as though I can really trust you. We forged the bond, you and I. Just so you know, I've decided to increase the amount of materials you can withdraw from me. All right, I'm ready to join the chiral network.
I don't know who he is. Ghost Hunter, developer of a video game related to ghosts. rocket box. A rocket launcher shaped like a piece of cargo and loaded with powerful MP warheads. They lock onto multiple targets and will be fired once the box is thrown into the air. The type of damage inflicted depends on the target. Anti-BT, anti-human, anti-mech, like crazy. What?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thanks to you, we can finally close the book on the mystery of the Headless Riders. Troubling rumors like that have a way of putting everyone on edge. Makes them want to stay inside all the more. Out here especially. Saw too many people cutting ties and keeping to themselves. Can't say any of us anticipated that the Riders would be ghost mechs, though. And those mechs have something to do with Higgs, too. Isn't that right? Well, now that we know the truth of the matter, we can come up with ways to combat them and their tactics. Then, maybe it'll feel like we're actually making some progress at long last. You know, you've got the makings of a real ghost hunter. I've shared with you some schematics for my favorite tools of the trade. A rocket box and a camo suit pattern. The rocket box fires MP warheads. It's a portable, versatile weapon that's perfect for dealing with all kinds of enemies. It's a single-use weapon. All you have to do is aim and throw. It fires several projectiles at once, which can lock onto multiple targets in range. Though, if you want to pummel a single enemy with overwhelming force, well, that's a viable option too. It's great for incapacitating humans, killing BTs, or disabling mechs as needed. It's quick and easy to use, so consider keeping one on hand for emergencies. Ever since the Death Stranding, sightings of paranormal phenomena have been steadily increasing. Though a lot of these can be chalked up to simple misperception or misinformation. Among all these claims, tales of supernatural entities are especially common these days. And as a ghost hunter, I investigate the more promising reports to see if there's any truth to them. Unfortunately, it's not feasible for me to go out and do research right now. So I have to rely on others to do my fieldwork for me. I'd heard a few stories about the red-clad warriors before you came through. That Higgs might be the one leading them came as quite the shock. He's the same bastard that's been distributing weapons all over the place, right? Trying to get everyone to take up arms and sow discord. Forming lasting connections is out of the question if we can't find common ground. The spread of weapons and violence is a lot more terrifying than any sort of paranormal activity, if you ask me. You've done some wonderful work for me, Sam. So much so that I'd love it if you could continue. I intend to carry on with my research. There are a few things that I'm still pretty curious about. Maybe they're nothing more than baseless rumors, but if any seem promising, I'll contact you via the SSS. I hope I can count on you when the time comes. Good luck with your deliveries. Take care.
See about doing some ghost hunting soon. Alright, let's have a look at the corpus for our ghost mech. The word ghost does not necessarily mean the spirit of a dead person. Originally, it simply referred to anything supernatural, if you ask me. That is where the world's real truths are to be found, its real secrets. It's where we might solve the mystery of the Death Stranding. In days gone by, I used to visit sites of paranormal activity myself, making inquiries and conducting investigations. I don't go outside much anymore though, not with the armed survivalists and the like rampaging around out there. Now everyone's talking about a new type of BT. That's why I'm so glad Drawbridge showed up when they did. If these new BTs are the real thing, then we need to check them out, take care of them. I'm not capable of such a thing, but you are, Sam. Australia needs your help, so does all of humanity, for that matter. Ranking up, we'll get a grenade useful for stealth. Deliver back issues of a legendary occult magazine. That is on the way, so I'll do it. So many issues. So there's a timefall resistant emu here.
Emus are awfully fast. This search may take a while.
This search may take a while. It's right there. Timefall resistant emu found. This is actually quite good because if we could like study it and figure out what makes it immune to timefall, then I don't have to be driving on the roads and witness animals dying in the rain before my very eyes and get upset about it. And we could try and pass it on.
Let's get a move on.
Hey, you ran without even seeing me. We've timefall resistant and psychic. Bloody captured me. Take that, Dolman. It didn't take a while at all. Hiya!
Wonderful. We've secured the animal. Let's deliver it to the metagenomicist.
Perfect. I cannot get on the bike anymore. Life ruined. I can't get on the bike. I wonder how much is too much. Alright, had to ditch a few things. Had to throw some stuff away in the rain to get it to work. That's okay. Literally can't pick up anything else. Off we go. We dropped some weapons. My floating carrier's gone. A few other things, but that's okay, because I have my bike. And we're going to get this done. And, oh, cool water samples. Can't take those with me. We delivered some stuff to our pizza chef along the way.
You're always working so very hard, Sam. Believe me when I say that I am grateful beyond words. You are always so willing to help.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
What do we got? Oh, we got the Pizza Atami beanie as well as a new move. Wearing it firms up the entire body, making it harder to lose consciousness. And we now have slamming, center balance, and the great spinning pizza slam.
I believe you are finally ready to receive this. Read it to obtain the knowledge of yet another of my secret techniques. The great spinning pizza slam. It is based on traditional pizza tossing movements. With proper execution, it can be devastating to an enemy. Even the mechs you sometimes face would be no match. And what's more, striking your targets with the rubber pizza dough will seem easier than ever now. Learn and practice with VR training. Ah, I have a knit cap for you too. I was thinking earlier that it might suit you. That is all for now, Sam. Take care.
Order completed.
Lovely. Let me put that on. Let me put that on right now. Perfect. What? Okay. We'll have to try that in an actual combat scenario. There you go. Alright, onward. Jesus. What the fuck? I'm 900 meters away. Oh my god. Ah! What the fuck is going on? Gatequake on the 8 on the G scale. Alright, it made everything go all fucked up. Oh, voices. The fuck? What the fuck? Oh, whoa, what the fuck's going on? Oh!
I've never seen this kind of BT before. There's no telling what it can do.
Oh, fuck me. What is... Oh! I need to get my emu to a safe place. Oh my god. No fucking way. I'm being hunted by this thing. How do I get the emu to a safe place? Do I just need to, like, hide it somewhere? Oh my god. I'm gonna park you right here. Dude! Hand spider! Oh no. Wait. It's on my back. Hold on a second. Cargo management. I can't just put it on the cruiser, can I? I can't just put it on the cruiser. Just sit it in there. Oh no. This, I'm just so glad that I made some stuff at the pizza man, but alright, hold on. I got some of my weapons back and I was like, I'll carry this around. You want to get rocket boxed, mate? Let's see. This is a good testing opportunity for the rocket box. I wasn't expecting it. Oh my god. Take that. Oh, that didn't do much. That did not do much. Guys, rocket box. Oh no. Oh fuck. Okay. I've got a timefall resistant emu here and I'm gonna fuck you up. Unfortunately, that rocket box might not have hit its target effectively. And stay out. We're so cooked. I'm so worried about getting smacked while I got this emu. Dude, look at it approaching me. Holy shit. Hi-ya! Oh, what? Oh god, oh god, oh god. Is it coming for me? Dude! Fuck you! The debris got in the way. Oh no! Emu! I'm getting struck by it. Why won't Sam... Oh no. This game feels unresponsive sometimes when you like go to press buttons. Did we just get captured and voided out? My emu. Oh my god, bro. He just captured me and said, hell yeah. What the fuck? Wow. Sometimes the game is weirdly unresponsive. Like you go to press... I was holding down left trigger to aim the grenade the whole time. And it was just like, no. You can't. No more. Just get swallowed by the hand. Yeah. Okay. Let's try again. Alright, I'm gonna leave the truck over here. Let's keep that emu safe. Let's see if we can fuck him up with this rocket box properly. So we aim it, we throw it. We see how we go with it. Oh, 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 oh.
I've never seen this kind of BT.
Shush, man. Yeah, no, that's fucking... That doesn't do much to one of these things. That does not do much. Like right in front of it, it did like a tiny bit. You are not going for my cargo, are you? God. That weak at the back. Looks squishy back there. Oh man, open up. I dare you. Open up. Come on. Oh my god! Butt mortar. Okay.
That must hurt.
Holy. Okay. Oh. Yeah, no lasers for you, mate. That's what we'd be saving our shit for. Dude! This music that plays. What the fuck? You're struggling. He's struggling. So maybe do pizza do karate. Oh, I'm out of blood grenades, sadly. I don't have... damn, I wish I could throw a blood grenade in there. Why won't it let me throw the stun grenade? Why would you not let me throw the stun grenade? I had it equipped. I don't understand. That was weird. It said it was equipped. I was going to throw the stun bomb in its gullet. Sam just didn't want to pick it up, apparently. He's like, no, I'll just stand here. Maybe the angle I was stood on was a bit awkward. Get away from my truck. So over here? You're hiding from me now. You're scared. It took my, there we go, my truck has been returned. Holy shit. That was one hell of an encounter. Time to get the loot. Yeah, it went for my vehicle. It took it and left the cargo on the ground. Sweet. Okay, what a ride. Let me pick that back up. And into the vehicle we go. And say, whew! We've escaped with our lives. Truck placement came in clutch. That rocket box we'll have to try it against something else, because that did not perform adequately against hand spider boss. But I was almost out of weapons there, because I had to ditch a lot of stuff on the way to the pizza chef. So we got a little lucky. I was able to throw something at it. Afraid by Grim Grim. Just gonna sit here and enjoy the music for a bit. Dropping the song that plays like 500 meters away is never going to let that music play out in its entirety. That's a fucking joke.
is all.
I said, oh, I'll just give ourselves some more time with the music for a second, and damaged my cargo for no good reason. Take this, emu. He has been a curse upon my bloodline.
Thanks for coming. I've been looking forward to this delivery. Now let's take a look. Thanks so much. You took excellent care of this cargo.
Yeah, I got eaten by a hand spider for a while, but I'm glad it turned out okay.
Just had to surprise me with this of all things. Thank you. I really missed it. My research is going well, and I have you to thank for it. All that's left is to connect me to the chiral network. I'm ready.
Tiny little spot, but we're getting there. And I guess this is also related to the hydrologist and the chronobiologist in terms of them being a family. Capture grenade, a special effect on large BTs catches. Defeating a weakened one will produce a BT crystal.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I have something I'd like to give you. I hope it's to your liking.
We have been given the capture grenade.
All hooked up at last. And wow, I was able to finish my analysis of the emu you brought me in an instant. Turns out it was absolutely riddled with parasitic chiral microbes. It would seem their presence was enough to alter the emu's temporal flow, which is probably why it didn't grow older when exposed to timefall. This all but confirms what the chronobiologist has been saying. Hosts for these chiral microbes are subject to the timeless influence of the beach. It's still unclear how this might be related to extinction entities, but it's a vital clue for solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. An extinction entity has the capacity to trigger the last stranding. And if that comes to pass, the end of humanity itself is assured. Higgs attempted to make use of one such entity back in the UCA, but I know you personally put a stop to his plans. Hartman told me everything about those events. It's anyone's guess what Higgs is trying to accomplish this time, but I believe in you. And that's why I'm giving you these. EX capture grenades are invaluable weapons that work by leveraging the temporal properties of parasitic chiral microbes to great effect. In essence, they allow you to defeat weakened BTs in an instant by drastically destabilizing their intrinsic flow of time. But that's not all. These grenades can give you the means to summon your own BTs to attack other BTs. Should work on all larger specimens. I've prepared a few for immediate use. There's so much we can learn by studying chiral microbes, you know? They might even hold the answer to treating 21-minute syndromes like mine.
Vocal cord parasites. It's the next move.
Well, we've discovered plenty of chiral creatures that resemble smaller animals like rats and spiders. As their name might suggest, chiral microbes are even tinier. They're parasitic by nature and favor hosts from the world of the dead. They're just an amazing discovery all around. The final missing piece I needed for my research. Yes. Next time you're able to inflict significant damage on a large BT, try tossing an EX capture grenade into its mouth. Not only will you neutralize your foe, but you'll find it also leaves behind a milky white chiral crystal. I've taken to calling these objects BT crystals. If you see one, make sure you don't forget to pick it up. I say that because if you've got one on hand, you'll be able to use it the next time you encounter a large BT. The BT crystal will react with the tar and transform into a variant of the BT you captured. When activated, the crystal will summon a variant of the BT that spawned it, which will emerge from the depths of the tar. Ordinary large BTs will perceive this variant as a critical threat and proceed to attack on sight.
So we've got Pokemon now. So that's what it was doing. The one that we were fighting, it was rolled over with its mouth open. We could have thrown a capture grenade in there and said, yeah, I caught a Pokemon.
Yes, I'm also a member of the 21-Minute Anxiety Association. The chronobiologist happens to be another member. We're sisters, in fact. Our mother belongs to the group, too. She's a hydrologist working out of Hartman's lab. Perhaps you've already met? We've all got similar conditions, but I'm not sure if genetics is a relevant factor. But whatever the cause of our syndromes may be, we are all trying to study the world and find answers in our own ways. In recent days, large BTs have been growing more active in the region to the south of this facility. It's possible that this too could be a consequence of Higgs's efforts. If you're headed that way, you had better be prepared for the worst. Though that might also be a good opportunity to give those EX capture grenades a try. I just know they'll prove effective. And if you're interested in some additional work, I'd also like you to take the emu you brought me to the animal shelter. The staff there want to look after it, and I don't have the proper facilities to give it a home here anyway. I've posted a sub-order for this request. There's no rush. You can pick it up from the delivery terminal here whenever you're ready. Thanks again for all your help. I'll probably be hitting you up again.
Time for emu to the animal shelter.
Sam, your next destination is the F5 East Distribution Center, which can be found near the southeast shore of the lake close by. I'm told one of the staff members there is an old acquaintance of yours. Anyway, a main order has been entered into the system. You can access the delivery terminal here to undertake it. That said, another request concerning the animal you rescued has also caught my eye. Alternatively, you can undertake this sub-order first if you wish. I'll leave it up to you, Sam.
Who's making a return? Alright. Cool, so we're going around the crater. F5 East. The animal shelter is close enough where I will deliver the emu. I will not be doing that. Alright, I'll do these. Put it in the truck. I miss my own truck, but that's okay.
Order accepted.
I had a truck once. I left it behind just to climb a snowy mountain. Was it worth it? Never is. Okay. So now from here, I will be delivering to the animal shelter, and then we'll be going to the F5 East Distro Center and see what's going on there. Let's read our corpus entry for the metagenomicist. The Death Stranding has dramatically altered the environment, and with it, all life on Earth. Dooms, chiral creatures, and cryptobiotes are just some examples of the new biological and zoological phenomena that have appeared across the world. To understand the causes of these phenomena and predict how life on Earth must further change, it is important to analyze ecosystems as a whole and not look only at the level of individual species. It is to this end that the metagenomicist, a scientist working for APAC, has set up her lab. Analyzing chiral microbes found to be living parasitically off chronobiotes, she has examined their ecology and unique characteristics. Her work is likely to advance our understanding of not only chiral creatures, but also variants of BTs, such as catchers. The metagenomicist's efforts, however, are slightly hampered by the 21-minute syndrome from which she suffers. And away we go. Okay. Oh, we're doing this again. Okay. Well, this is what we have those capture grenades for. Oh, wow. Okay. We're lucky. There's weapons and grenades because I have not resupplied. We're very lucky. Gatequake measuring 7. Okay. Oh man, no blood grenades, so yeah. Shove that in the off-roader. Leave that alone. Come here, little... Oh, there's multiple. What the fuck? There's multiple enemies. Ooh, okay. Let's try and grab ourselves another weapon. What are they? Ooh. Okay. There's 3 of them? There's 3 of them. Great. So, time to capture some Pokemon, I guess. Alright, here we go. Capturing catches. The way that they bring down my hiding spot is a little rude. Oh my god. Oh, okay, yep, hey, there's one behind me. Just getting eaten. Yep. It's alright. Just a little bit outnumbered, that's all. Oh, hello. Hey there. Didn't see you there. Oh, cool. Give me a moment here. You've got me a little off guard. I'll try and get to high ground, but then you just sink my building. Alright, when will you get weak enough for me to capture you? This is the one I gotta focus on.
Sam, now! This is your
Now?
chance to turn that monster into a BT crystal you can use later. Take one
Did I
of
get
your
it?
EX capture grenades and
Did that-
toss it down its throat.
Oh, it has the tiniest fucking mouth of all time. And it won't stay still. There we go. BT's best friend. I got one. Okay. White Kyro crystals defeat a BT using an EX capture grenade. They'll leave a special white crystal. These crystals are the cores. Don't forget to pick them up. Give me that. I got that. Okay. Cool. How do I summon the BT? Should I capture multiple of them? They got a tiny fuck-ass mouth. And they barely, they don't even rest. You know, the previous one that we fought laid on its back for ages and was like, oh yeah, I'll just wait. This one, I had to get it into its mouth while it was fucking walking up to me. That is crazy. Hey, relax. I said relax. You know how it takes me 6 years to stand up. Settle down. Maybe I should capture multiple? Here we go. All right, you're in the red, so I'm going to try and capture you now. All right, stay still. Okay. Oh my god, there it is. BT Crystal Bestia. I can summon it, and it costs 500 Chiral Crystals.
Come on out.
Could you at least let me summon before you smack me in the face? BT Bestia! Oh my god, I have one. And it's up for 3 minutes. Okay. What the fuck? This shit's crazy. They're fighting with their own theme music. Get him. All right, it's you're a bit useless, but you've got the spirit. Sorry, shot you. Get him. Finish him. Yes. All right, where's that white crystal? There you are. Dude, that was so sick. That was high octane stress right there. So we have... Can't summon in this location. So when I'm in a fight, I can summon a goddamn bestia. They were a little harder to capture than the other one would have been, because they're just still running at you while they're weak. God damn. I caught a Pokemon. Very good. We got helped out by there being weapons on the ground there. Otherwise we would have been a little screwed. The music that plays while you have one of those being summoned is fucking incredible. God damn. We'll grab should grab these. The Chiral Crystals of the one that we defeated. We captured 2. I don't know if capturing another one was the right move. But they cost a lot of crystals to summon. It's a little stressful in those combat scenarios where if you get smacked, Sam has no sense of urgency, where he's like, give me a second, I'll get up. 5 minutes later, he stands up and he's getting smacked in the face a second time. We are almost there. Let's see if we can make it without our rust bucket of a truck failing.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Victor Frank is the name of our guy. So this is... Wait. Okay, hang on. Victor Frank... Does that ring a bell? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Fucking rock. Yep, that's damaged cargo. Is Victor Frank the... My brain is going to the guy who is the brother of the guy who worked corpse disposal duty. I don't know if that is going to be correct. That's what my brain is saying to me, but I may have completely forgotten this guy. This would be kind of crazy if he ends up being that dude. Victor Frank. Take these. They got a little damaged in transit.
Sam, hey there, buddy. What's up?
Oh my god, it fucking is him!
Hey, don't act like you've forgotten.
Yes.
Well, you didn't think it was Igor, did you?
Oh, sometimes...
Guess you better process that cargo of yours.
Sometimes the brain it works. Let's go. Yeah, so I forgot the name, of course, of Igor.
Excellent work, Sam. I don't think I see even a single mark on this cargo.
So that's someone that we used to work with. Damn.
I don't
Gotcha.
even know how many times you've come to my rescue, Sam. All right, it's time for you to do you know what.
Yeah, corpse disposalist's brother rocking up here. There you go. Junji Ito porter suit? What? SO's cargo be attached to the shoulders and hips. Stylish number features an illustration by Junji Ito. It has an anti-BT effect. What the fuck? That's so cool. Cargo catapult. Nice. Launches batches of cargo over long distances. A parachute can be deployed in midair, allowing you to adjust its landing location. Right.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
You're a real lifesaver, you know? I'm guessing you saw the Tar Lake out west of here, yeah? That's where the settlement known as Lakeside Fort Knott used to be. Whole place got wiped clean off the map by a void out. And since that day, the tar's been eating away at this facility. Some weirdness with the currents, or at least that's what folks are saying. But the stuff you just brought me, I might just be able to keep the tar corrosion at bay. Finally. I've shared some data with you as well. Feast your eyes on these grenade launcher and cargo catapult schematics, both new and improved designs. You'll find they're a damn sight better than stuff you used to use back in the UCA. Recently, folks living here have been talking about this group of guys in red they saw creeping around. Got something to do with Higgs, more likely than not. One more thing that's had us worried these days. But now that you're here, I think we can all finally take a breath. Before I forget, got a new suit design to give you as a gift. One favored by a prepper back in the UCAs, you may recall. Try it on for size, why don't you? Something like that. I suspect it was a squad of ghost mechs myself. I heard about you shutting down that weapons factory, but arms and ammo are still finding their ways into the hands of bad guys, aren't they? So Higgs is still stirring up trouble behind the scenes, I presume. We're attempting to develop methods to help folks put a stop to his activities. And the weapon data we shared with you is one of the products of our efforts. I tell you, a world where we don't need these damn things can't come soon enough. But on the bright side, we at least have some researchers who are based in Lakeside Fort Knott helping us out here. And if you're up for it, maybe you can help us with our work too. It happened sometime after I arrived with one of the early expeditions. The giant BT showed up, made contact with the resident, and boom, void out. Same old story. Massive void outs happen in the UCA too, remember? Or maybe you don't. Chiral network coverage was somehow unaffected, but unfortunately, thousands of people were caught in the explosion. And you know, every time this happens, I can't help but think about Igor. Well, the grenade launcher has been configured to fire MP shells. Human, mech, BT, doesn't matter. You can use it against all types of enemies. Now, the cargo catapult still does exactly what you'd expect. Lets you fling containers to the tops of mountains and whatnot. However, you can now also use catapults to launch certain throwable weapons as projectiles. After launching a payload, you can use a catapult pod's integrated camera to tweak trajectory and aim for a specific point of impact. It's a way of attacking targets in hostile areas from a good, safe distance. Pretty cool, right? This stuff will come in handy, I'm sure of it.
So yeah, cargo catapult. I didn't use it in the first game, but we saw them.
This is just how it went down back in the UCA. We think we were done for. Then the man who delivers shows up. Truth is, you're the reason I volunteered for the advanced expedition. The reason I was able to keep going. We figured if I did, I might get a chance to see you again. That BB pod you're carrying is different than I remember. Doesn't have my brother's keepsake attached anymore either. But hey, life's not just about things. Promise me you'll never forget Igor, Sam. He's gone, but he still feels so close, you know? Sorry. We should probably talk about work. An order with your name on it just came in. A request from a guy not far from here who spends his days fishing in the tar. Come to think of it, I believe he's one of the precious few survivors of the Lakeside Fort Knott Voidout. It's filed under sub-orders on the delivery terminal here. Take a gander and see what you think. Right. I'll leave you to it. Keep on keeping on.
Fine work as always, Sam. Now come back to this ship and get some rest. Also, we've identified what may be a ghost mech outpost. I'd like you on standby. Your next order might be a dangerous one.
Order completed.
Right on. I never forget Igor, just his name, sadly. A Bridger staff member who used to work at Port Knot City in the UCA. Victor is the older brother of Igor Frank, the corpse disposal technician who was caught in a void out when helping Sam transport a body for incineration from Central Knot City. Before he died, he entrusted Sam to look after his BB, who Sam took to Coling Lou. The Luden's keyring attached to Sam's BB pod was a keepsake from Igor. Victor asked Sam to take it with him on his travels as a way of honoring his brother's memory. After the UCA was established, Victor left Port Knot City to work at a UCA research lab only for it to be destroyed in a void out. It was so destructive, tight movement restrictions were imposed in the hope of preventing a similar void out from ever striking again. Away at the time, Victor was left unscathed and for want of work joined the APAC Advanced Expedition to Australia. But his bad fortune continued when the closest city to the distro center where he now works, Lakeside Fort Knot, was also struck by a void out, claiming the lives of many of Victor's friends. Okay, let's have a look at this sub order after delivering these.
Doesn't look too pretty outside. This delivery is courtesy of you. You just can't help but pitch in, can you, Sam?
Nice.
You've been a true friend, Sam. And that's why I want you to have these.
Absolute boots. Suitable for a variety of situations.
I'm increasing the materials allocation for you. You'll...
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Absolute boots are sturdy as hell and boast exceptional grip. They also excel at absorbing impacts, so you ought to take less damage when landing from a long fall. You might find them a bit heavy though, so try them on for size first. I hope you get a kick out of them, if you know what I mean. So you know, we're thinking of making some improvements to existing weapon systems. Feel free to lend us a hand if you're interested.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay. Stranded ship's cargo. That's close by. We'll grab that, then go over to the fisherman. I guess that is this whole segment of the... well, one part of this segment of the map. And we'll curve around the mountain here, it seems, and check out these spots. There's a garage here, so... Nice car. I need my own back. Obviously this stuff has to be in a BT area, and we're stuck in constant rain, and resting in the shelter still didn't change much. Are you kidding? Oh my god, are we about to get attacked by another one? Oh,
BTs nearby. Let's move quickly and grab the cargo.
You fucking... I'm like, what? Another... Damn, this is getting frequent. But Dollman says he's not sensing any. The game's fucking with me now. Let's pick this shit up and go. Well, I have a feeling we're probably going to get attacked. I've got decent equipment, so... Don't make me summon my BT Pokemon, because I will. Damn, it's like whales, but it's like rock. Or concrete. Grab the stuff.
Sam, you hear that?
Oh no.
Sounded like a creature of some sort.
And here we go. About to get fucked up with a creature of some sort. Let's see. It's in this zone somewhere. As soon as you pick up all the cargo, of course. Was that it there? No. And we're slow as hell. What's Dollman sensing that I can't? Unless that's that noise in the distance. This is like as fast as we get to go without, you know, leaving the area. Oh. Oh. The easy option is to just, we'll drive out of the circle, because, you know, that'll get us somewhere where we can drive, but then we might miss whatever the fuck is going on here. Oh. I'm just a little scared to abandon my vehicle as well. I wonder if we're just going to be teased the whole time. It'd be nice if the anti-gravity helped us go faster in the tar. I'm not sensing shit. I say we leave the area. I say we leave the area. We had to ditch the truck because driving on the tar for so long drains the battery like crazy, so we've left it on the beach and we're delivering the fisherman his equipment. I'll have to go recharge the off-roader. But yeah, we got out of the way because nothing was happening and I was going too slow. But I'm thinking if we go back there, I can fabricate a coffin board which can float over the tar. We'll have a little bit more movement. So we'll have to try that.
You got it back for me. You really went out and recovered every last container. Right, give me just a moment to check the damage. Now this is nice. You kept it in fine shape despite the journey. Thank you so much, really. All right, use your Cupid to put me on the network.
You got it, boss. Nice, that feels good to get that full section in. He's got a familiar face. I feel like I've seen his face before. RD grenade launcher, adhesive MP shells, and stick to their target. Remote detonated grenade launcher.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So, you've hooked me up. Cheers for that. The network should help me continue my pursuit of the Lord. Yeah, him. I wager you've heard him sing out by the Tar Lake, haven't you? Private fella, rarely shows his face, but when he does appear again, it'll be a bloody catastrophe. On a scale of what happened to Lakeside Fort Knott. Catch my drift? But it's my hope that the cargo you've hauled over here will prevent anything like that. So, thanks again, Sam. Oh, and the data I shared with you is for a remote detonation grenade launcher. Humans, mechs, BTs, it's good against them all. Something tells me you're gonna need it real soon.
Damn, so that was the creature that we were just... that Dollman was telling us about, but it was quiet.
The Lord of the Tar Lake, a monstrous fish, legendary round these parts. I went out with some mates of mine to try and finally catch the bastard, which is how we learned we weren't dealing with a fish at all. It's a giant BT. In fact, it used to be a pair of giant BTs, and one of them was responsible for the void out that reduced Lakeside Fort Knott to a smoking crater. Our ship went down in the chaos. My mates went down with it. I was the only survivor. Couldn't tell you how I got away from the wreck. Don't remember a thing. I woke up in the company of those twins. They're the ones who saved my life. But don't think that's the end of the story. I can still hear the Lord singing, the other BT. It's still out there. And we've got to do whatever it takes to kill it. The cargo you brought me from our ship is just the thing we need to track it down. I'll be conducting a detailed investigation. And when I've got a lead on its whereabouts, I hope I can count on your help. After firing a grenade, you can use a switch on the launcher to detonate the shell manually. Timing is everything when you're in the middle of a fight, but you can also use this function to set up traps in advance from a safe distance. Comes in quite handy for me when I need to drive off nosy chiral creatures. You should experiment with it. Cheers for the help. Really. The Lord of the Tar Lake is a threat we can't afford to ignore. It's a catastrophe waiting to happen. So I will need your assistance in the future. It's not the kind of enemy I can take on alone. I'll update you when I know more. Until then, stay safe and stay in touch, mate.
Alright, we'll have to give that a go. That's why nothing was happening. So eventually, there will be a fight the giant fish. And fight the giant fish we shall.
Hope you're not working late just because of me. Decided to get a bundle done while you were at it. I've been making progress in my work thanks to you. Let me give you a little something in return.
Nice, okay. Backpack cover from the Timefall. Level 1.
You need more materials, am I right? Then let's increase your allocation.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
It's a cargo cover designed for use with a backpack like yours. You can use it to protect your deliveries from the degradation caused by Timefall. And if you happen to take a bit of a tumble, it'll prevent your cargo from falling out of your backpack as well. Of course, there's a limit to how much cargo you can shield with it. And important pieces take priority, obviously. No doubt you'll have plenty of those, so be sure to use the cover to protect them. And just so you know, I'm making progress in my investigation into the Lord of the Tar Lake. I've finally been able to access the observational records from that cargo you went out and recovered for me. It seems the Lord doesn't usually emerge from the depths for one and all to see. I'll review the historical data on hand and try to determine what, if anything, might prompt him to reveal himself. Thanks again for your help, and be safe.
And be safe, mate. What jobs have you got for us while we're here? Deliver to F5 and defeat all floating BTs in the area. Oh god, another one of those. I'll grab that eventually. Okay, time to go aboard the Magellan with that one. Done a quick little order back to Victor. And it's time to rest.
Let's get a move on.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Where are we getting all of those? I mean, you're trying your best, I guess. Let's just relax when you take a bite, alright?
Sam.
Yeah. Nice.
Great interaction there. Tomorrow is able to control her influence over fruit now, maybe? That's what that is. Take a bite out of it, go on. He doesn't like to eat real food. We'll just put our apple there again. He says no. I ain't never seen this guy eat a meal outside of a crypto bio.
Sam, based on our latest assessment, we know where the Ghost Mech base can be found. When you're ready, access the T3 Magellan's delivery terminal and accept this main order. I'll brief you on the details after that.
Alright.
To wake up to another order is just... I wish they could be a bit more considerate.
That's as much rest as we get.
Sam, been a while since you had a proper shower, wouldn't you say?
It would seem that tomorrow's grown more adept at wielding her powers. All that practice manipulating the temporal properties of apples has helped her to gradually refine her technique. And now she can treat you to the literal fruits of her labor, perfectly ripened ones, no less.
There you go. So that's what that cutscene was for. She's gotten better at it.
I heard what Victor Frank said about your BB pod. You used to have a different keychain attached to it in the past? Igor. Ah, yes. The corpse disposal team member that was caught in the void out with you that time. I see now. The keychain was a memento to remember him by. I've been mulling over the words Victor said to you earlier. He's gone, but he still feels so close. There's a universal truth in that sentiment. The closer we are to people when they're alive, the stronger the bond we forge with them in our hearts. No matter how much time passes, I still feel her presence. My daughters. No doubt you feel the same about Lou. One day, Sam, when you have a moment to spare, I'd like to tell you about my daughter and the strange events that changed the course of our fates.
Been waiting for that for a long time.
Sam, I saw that you received EX capture grenades from the metagenomicist. To think that the parasitic chiral microbes you brought her could be repurposed to infect and birth variant BTs in such a manner. Namely, by combining BT crystals with your own DNA to produce BT cores. If this is indeed true, it's a truly incredible discovery. You have to test this theory at the earliest opportunity, Sam. I'm eager to see what happens.
We'll give it a go. Okay. He's going to tell us about it eventually. Very curious to get some more Dolman backstory, for sure. Oh my god, the opportunity to eat the apple is actually here. I just finished drinking and eating my stuff at the table. We can eat the apple. He's gonna do it. Oh my god, he ate one. He goes, yummy. Yummy apple. Yummy, devoured that apple. Very nice. All in one. Okay. My hunger somewhat satiated, but he seemed like he was definitely enjoying that one.
Oh boy. I really miss the taste of food.
No, I feel so bad. Like when we eat and drink in front of him, he's like, "Close your eyes, mate." All right, we're getting out of here. It's connection time.
Ooh, you're wearing my scarf. You're wearing my scarf.
Hey, yo. I think that's where that photo was taken.
You saw his face too, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
It was him, Neil Vanna, I'm certain of it. That clearly wasn't a memory of yours. Was it some thought of Lou's, lingering in the pod? Hold on. Lou was assigned BB-28 serial number 4 years ago, but Vanna died in a void out 11 years ago. It doesn't add up.
Meaning what? That it was his memory we just saw?
He and Lou must be connected. But how?
Don't but how me, come on. You've laid all the pieces out on the table. All the pieces are on the table. This is the funny part about the mysteries in this game, is all of the context is like,
feels good.
There it is. How, I wonder? So we're seeing Neil's memories through this pod that we're linking into, but the pod is like, but the BB-28 Lou that we have with us, that we get in Death Stranding 1, I don't know, man. I don't know. So it seems like the mystery of, hey, this serial number, and they're doing like the replacement baby thing. I wonder what they're going to go for with that. Like, is it like the BB-28 replacement, that our Lou was actually Sam's kid after all? Not Sam's kid, but Lucy's kid after all. And then we're just hooking up to this pod and it's giving up to those memories. That's when it's starting to get really fucking weird. Like, what are they doing? Because she was 7 months pregnant, which is bridge baby age. And she died. Did they take out and salvage the baby in that time? Put it in a BB pod? And then Sam has been looking after Lucy's kid this whole time. So in a way, it's like as close as to his actual daughter as possible. But apparently Lucy told him to his face that it wasn't Sam's kid, so it's Neil's kid. I guess that's where we're at the moment. That's the reason for the BB-28 pod mix-up thing. It's just been like, it was the replacement and it was all a big cover-up, but we'll just have to keep playing and we'll find out.
Sam, the data you secured for us at the weapons factory earlier has proven invaluable. With it, we were able to continue our investigation and succeed in locating fabricators with similar specifications. I'll brief you in depth as you review the map. Accept this main order from the delivery terminal in order to proceed.
Extract data from the Ghost Mechs and Fabricators. The Ghost Mech factory has been located. To gather more data on Higgs and secure the future of the mission, extract the data from the weapon fabricators, then destroy them. Destroy all the guards in the factory and bring the data back in the ring terminal expansion device to the Magellan. I wonder if Higgs is going to show up again.
Okay, Sam. The facility we've identified is here. An abandoned factory south of the F5 East Distribution Center. There are operational fabricators inside. More than you had to deal with for the previous order, in fact. And to make matters worse, it seems these ones are configured to produce ghost mechs. Higgs is likely pulling the strings at this factory too. So with that in mind, your main objective is as follows. Eliminate both the ghost mech fabricators and any hostiles you encounter on site. In addition, each fabricator contains vital data that we need you to retrieve and deliver to the Magellan. By analyzing it, we hope to gain insight into Higgs's activities and future plans. Tarman will give you the device you'll need to extract the data before you head out. For now, consider the route you wish to take.
The route I wish to take is straight there.
Sam, you'll need to take this ring terminal expansion device with you again. Make sure it's in your possession whenever you attempt to access a ghost mech fabricator on site. If you have it with you, it'll automatically extract data from the fabricator terminal while simultaneously destroying it. Once you've disabled all fabricators, return to the Magellan with the device and submit it for processing. We'll handle the analysis on our end like last time. Remember that it contains special components that can't be reproduced by printers. Take every precaution to ensure you don't break it.
You got it, boss. Oh, if we're gonna go up against ghost mechs, I'm bringing a ghost blade with me. And I'm gonna have some fun with it too. Alright, good to go. We're getting in the off-roader and we're going to the Ghost Mech factory. So not too far from here, basically just doing a nice drive down the hill, very close by, actually. Let's go see if we end up having another encounter with Higgs. Alright, we're on approach. Any ghost mechs in the vicinity? Should I leave I'll leave the off-roader nearby, the getaway vehicle. I'll leave it out here, parked, ready to go. And with me, they don't want to mess with me. I'll whip out the ghost blade. I'll whip out the ghost blade. A lot of equipment. Don't know if these belong to... Ah, there we go. I can see the outline now. There we go. Alright. Oh, we're fabricating the ghost mechs. Or I guess this weird fucking thing that stole Higgs last time. So cool. It's got the coffin on the back.
Sam, I've got a bad feeling about this. Like something seriously big is waiting for us. Stay on your guard and proceed with caution.
Damn. Alright, maybe not the Ghost Blade for now. I need a lethal sniper rifle. A lethal sniper rifle. We'll see what we pick up. Probably be able to grab a shotgun on the ground here somewhere. Alright, let's try not to get into too much trouble now, shall we? So big boy's down the bottom. We could just go loud.
Ah, I see now. They build ghost mechs in this facility. Sam, the ghost mech fabricators appear to have been activated. This could get very bad very quickly. We need to destroy them as soon as possible.
So we got the big boy down the bottom here. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, I'm fucked. Oh.
One less fabricator to worry about. And we've secured its data too. There should be 3 fabricators remaining. Keep the ring terminal expansion device safe and proceed to the next one.
So I could have stopped those 2 from being printed. I think they're printing some more. Yep. Far out. That floating carrier is not coming with me.
Ah, the wire snapped.
Fabricators left to disable. Let's move.
There's quite a few of them down the bottom. Just gotta try and focus on taking these out first. There you go. I was like, which direction are you facing? Oh man. Okay, hold on. How do I get up there? I have to go back for my floating carrier.
To go.
He's seen me. I'm like, can I quickly jump off the side here? I was like, what do you reckon? You're gonna quickly jump off the side? That's a no.
job, Sam. All fabricators have been rendered inoperable, and we've extracted invaluable data as well. We just need to mop up the remaining ghost bits.
Nice. Okay. Okay, they're summoning more. What's the point of taking out the fabricators? They're just summoning more of them. This is me trying to do melee combat. I'm apparently just going to run around them in circles. No, Sam. Get your floating carrier. How many of you are there? I love these missions that are like, don't take this much damage. And I'm like, I'm throwing myself in there. It's style over substance, baby. I'm going to run in there with a ghost blade and take some damage. What are you going to do about it? It looks cooler. Alright, give me my carrier back. Get off the ladder. Take the carrier. Thank you. Now let's fight this guy. Oh, okay. Have you got a health bar or what, sir? Alright, I'm going to take this grenade launcher. Are you kidding me? Floating carrier, do not get stuck on that pole. That is not happening. Fuck this guy up. Oh, you blasted me with that thing. What the hell? Oh, he's down. Oh, switching to doggy form. Say goodnight. Oh, you wanna fuck my shit up, do you? Take this. I said, take this, and that. Jeez, knocked all my shit up right off.
Nice. All ghost mechs and fabricators have been destroyed.
Lou seems to be in a bad mood, guys.
Terminal expansion device with the extracted data back to the DHV Magellan for processing.
I don't know about you guys, but I think Lou's in a bad mood. He's like, why you gotta put yourself headfirst into danger, man? That's right, we stealthily deactivated 3 of them before it got to action time, so that was fun. That floating carrier betrayed us a little bit there. Picking up the shotgun would have been a good idea. Smashed him with the grenade launcher. That was fun. I think sometimes the game has like there's a bit of a lag with the input because it's like realistic, like feedback that sometimes you're like sprinting, running around. Sam is like, he's like, hold on, I can't start attacking immediately. I need to do something first. And that's what happens. Ended up running circles around that BT while I'm like mashing circle to attack. I think we've got all we need here, so we're just going to head back to the center. No Higgs appearance there. I was wondering what would have happened once we left, but it seems that he's on his day off today. Here's your package. Sorry, it got a little shut up.
It's good to have you back, Sam. Now let's take a look at the cargo you've brought us. No problems with this cargo. Tarman's analysis should proceed without issue. Thanks, Sam.
99% damage. I want to see if he'll be able to get that analysis off.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Our analysis of the data you extracted for us has yielded detailed records of deliveries to the factory. It seems both the materials used to manufacture those ghost mechs and the routes used to transport said materials were the same as those utilized by APAC. This indicates that APAC was likely involved in the production of these mechs.
Wait, could this possibly mean that Higgs and APAC are working together? We should watch what we say around the President.
We'll need to proceed carefully with our investigation. If APAC and the President did indeed have a hand in these activities, the security of our operations is entirely compromised. One more thing, Sam. Some of the data we received concerned ghost mechs outfitted with rocket launchers. I realize you didn't encounter this type within the factory, but it's possible Higgs may have already deployed them elsewhere. We need to prepare countermeasures for the DHV Magellan with all due haste. There's a specialist who can help us in South Fort Knot, just beyond this mountain. Putting F6 on the grid is one of our objectives anyway. For now, we'll make preparations in an effort to secure his cooperation. You should head to your private room and try to get some rest before your next order is ready. And Sam, good work.
Okay. I think the connective tissue between APAC and Higgs as a potential thing, that's really cool. It's not something that shocks me because it's this whole, like, this APAC replacing, you know, things, Die Hardman getting, no longer being the president, you know, and then we have APAC come in, everything's automated, and it's like, AI bad. AI bad. All of the automated deliveries, removing the need for human connection and porters once again, despite the fact that that was the thing with the UCA anyway. It was like bridging people, bringing them back together again. This is just insane. Our character, you know, our beautiful president, did also play Senator Armstrong in Metal Gear Rising. Does he end up being a bad guy after all? You know, does he end up being a bad guy after all? We'll have to find out. So, either Higgs is being sneaky and he's somehow being able to utilize similar stuff with APAC, and maybe it's like a distraction or a red herring, or they're actually connected. But that is really, really exciting. I'm curious to see how that's going to develop, because now it's like whenever the president shows up, I'm like, I got my eye on you, pal. Because, yeah, there hasn't been much that we've gotten from him. He just kind of shows up and says, congratulations. So if there's a, you know, an alternative purpose for connecting all of these places and connecting Australia for another plate gate, is this APAC's world domination? We'll see how we go. And how does Higgs play a part into that? We will be finding out next time. That is where we're going to bring this episode of Death Stranding 2 to a close. We're going to rest in the room, pick up the next order, connect F6, and proceed with the game. But it's an exciting little hook there. So not a Higgs encounter at the Ghost Mech factory, but maybe soon. Maybe soon. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.